Hello and welcome to the channel. My name is Cami, and this is Cami's Fluid Energy Healing Arts.
I'm an energy healer, clairvoyant energy channel, crystal Reiki master, intuitive card reader, light worker, earth keeper, and Andromedan starseed.
We're going to come into center, okay? Take a breath. All right. So we're going to do 3 deep breaths, coming in through the back, drawing in white Reiki energy from the back, from behind your heart space, okay? So breathe that in, let it fill up through your body. First one is going to release to Mama Gaia, the second one to Creator Source, and the third one is gold light between you and me. And then if anybody else is going to be watching this video later, I'll adjust the encapsulated energy for that, okay? But right now it's just gold light, you and me, okay? Ready? Deep breath in through the back, in through the heart space, letting that fill up through the body. And then releasing that down to Mama Gaia. Another deep breath in through the heart space, letting that fill up through the body. And then releasing that through our crown to Creator Source. Creating a solid connection through our chakra system. One more breath. In through the back, drawing in white Reiki light, letting it fill up through the body. We're going to release that to each other as gold light now. So I'm going to begin with a Reiki scan, okay? And see where we're at. Elastomo kopayasham tiara pase kuriyama koyasham. Elamakai payashita yesum koyati. Elamakai payashuko. Elamatia shika. Estom toyashimania priyasham kosi. Ekariakham tiashumaniasa. Elamakapoyasu koyasham. Esumania tariyasham kopose teyashu koyasata yasham. Shita yashama te subayasika. Ilanasia triyasham. Musakapayasham taika yashipa seta yashama yapayasita. So what I'm seeing is a white portal in front of me. I was kind of waiting for more information, but it's a white portal. Before we got started, I spent probably about an hour in meditation, and I had already invited in the guides and things, but I'm being prompted to do that again at this portal space. So we're going to invite in at this time all of our guides, all of our healed loved ones, any animal spirit guides, or galactic family that chooses to be here at this time. So this is interesting to me because I don't normally have it start this way. We're actually passing through a portal. It's a long white tunnel. But it's very misty. It's like white mist inside of kind of a long tunnel. My entire body is activated, the whole thing. This is particularly unusual. So I'm curious to see what happens here. So I'm not sure how to describe this to you. So what I'm seeing directly in front of me was a being that was all light, but then they were changing form, and they've stopped as a bear. So we're holding on this bear form right now. The bear totem is the totem of a healer. The white is indicative of divinity. The energy is incredibly vibrant right now. Like the whole thing is literally vibrating. It's highly energetic. I'm hearing that you have been set apart. I'm not sure what that means, but that you have been set apart. So what you're receiving right now are a lot of invocation blessings. Like it's a series of initiations. So now I'm seeing a golden building. It's a very light white gold. It's kind of off in the distance. It would remind me of maybe a Gothic style church building. It has a very tall pillar in the center, pillars coming up on each side, but kind of come up pointing, maybe not Gothic. Not sure. This is definitely some kind of temple. Oh, we move very quickly to the front door. So there was a great distance, and now we're right at the door. To take some deep breaths here. Just remember to keep breathing. We're being moved from the front door farther into this temple now. We're being escorted. I have this sense of being escorted, but I don't know who's escorting us. It almost feels like they're beside us and just moving us forward. Almost, yeah. Like I feel like they should be leading us, but they're following us. I have a very strong sense of having been here. I recognize this place, but I don't know how. So moving down a long hallway, we're going to be going to the right, through a doorway, into a very large space. Oh, this is a courtyard. So we have completely open sky, but we're surrounded by walls that are gold. There's a beautiful garden in this space. I know these trees, but I'm not familiar with them. That makes sense. I don't know them now. I know them though. We're walking to a small pool, pond. It's a small body of water. It's very ornate, a lot of stones around it. All of these stones glisten, like sparkle, like they have reflectives in them. are other beings that are coming into this space now. There look like walls, but there's many doors that have opened, and beings have moved through them into this garden space. So this is very interesting. You're greeting people, like hugging them and like you've known them. Reunion. So you are now wearing a white robe with a golden rope around the center. And it's very golden, like a deep golden color, not like a light yellow or a light gold. It's a very deep gold rope around your waist that extends down to the ground. So when you walk, it just lightly brushes the ground. This very long, white, flowy robe style thing that you're wearing. And interesting, your hair. I mean, I have my eyes closed. I know you have braids in your hair, but your hair is long and has lots of wavy curl and comes way, way down your back, and it's all loose. So everyone is gathering around the water now, and we're all sitting. There's still some people coming in, beings, to be clear. When I say beings, they all look very different. We're just kind of spanning out in concentric circles, sitting on the ground with this pool at the center. You have a being standing behind you now. This is a light being. They are made of light. Very little definition to them. And they're standing behind you, and they place their hands on your shoulders, and they're speaking. So this is very interesting because there's no work to prepare you or to fix you. This is all initiation blessing. All of these people have come here today to honor you, to support you. When you graduate school and you have a graduation ceremony and your people come, This is kind of like that. There's a very beautiful, I don't know how to explain it. It's like really fine golden stars that are just kind of sprinkling down, like I don't know how to explain it. So almost if you were sitting under a tree that was shedding its leaves and there were lots of leaves that were falling, these are like really tiny little golden stars that were just falling in this whole courtyard, kind of like just falling. So beings are walking around through the circles, and they're laying flowers in the space between the circles, and there's flowers being placed into the water. To be clear, I've never seen anything like this. I'm just trying to narrate what I'm witnessing. This is a very beautiful ceremony. Okay, I'm going to continue to hold this space open. But I'm seeing some things being done with the water now, and I was told before we started to bring these bowls of water. So we're going to bring these bowls of water into the front of us now. So this may take a little time to get yourself, kind of blink your eyes a little bit, move your fingers around, kind of come back into your body a bit. So there's some things that we need to ceremonially do with the body in the present now. So a little bit of blinking your eyes now. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Move your hands around a little bit at this time. Coming back into your space. And I'm holding open this dimensional portal while we're doing this. Okay? This is really interesting, being in two places at once. Okay, so take and rub your hands together. You're going to activate your palm chakras. And you have chokurai, right? Chokurai. Okay, so that's a Reiki symbol. That means all of your power here. Okay, so I'm going to trace it on my palms. Since we're energetically connected, it's going to show up on your palms. Okay, you may feel them, they may start vibrating. All right, so we're doing chokurai, 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 Chokore, 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 shomakayara bayasham, tira diashi, makaporia sikayasham, tiria basokoyasham, istakayasham, and still maintaining contact in both places now. Musokayasham. Okay, so with these hands, I want you to just dip your fingers into your bowl of water. Kind of rub that around on your hands. Just going to bring them up over your crown now. Just breathe in through that crown space. Let that kind of fill up through the body and pass down into Mama Gaia. Okay? It's kind of the process we're going to work through. It's what I'm seeing in front of me in this portal space. Again, into the water. This time we're going to do the Anja portal, the third eye, the Anja portal, front and behind. So this kind of connects at the base of your skull. So it kind of goes through almost like an arrow would go this way. Okay? So up high and down low. Any difficulty that you've had seeing with your third eye is going to be clear now. Back into the water again. This time we're just going to come up to your ears. And if you place your fingers right behind your earlobes into that little small space, that's where you can access the top of your vagus nerve. Clear hearing. Back to your water. We're being moved along quickly with this today. Come into the throat chakra. Left hand forward, right hand behind. There's a very large burst of pink right there. Like a pink. Back to the water. Going to be doing the heart space now. I'm going to go front and back. If that's not comfortable, just stay in the front. This is your thymus. The vagus nerve runs down through this space. A lot of white light in this space. That's fantastic. Back to the water. Both hands to the back on this one. I'm hearing adrenals. We're bringing a calming to the adrenals. Calming down that a kind of a fight or flight that do you get when if you get nervous, does your stomach start to do flips, kind of you feel kind of nauseous? Yeah, this is going to calm that down. Okay. It's bringing it more into balance. So these adrenals produce that kind of fight or flight chemical, that one, you know, for being chased by the saber-toothed tiger, that gets us up and moving, but we don't really need that kind of energy all the time. We're not being chased by saber-toothed tigers anymore, so that's going to kind of calm down for you, okay? Coming back into the water now. I'm going to come around the front. I'm going to go to the womb area. It's got a very nice cool feeling, almost like I stuck my hands down into a cool pool of water. Like they're totally submerged in water. You had a water card in your, yes, you had Spirit of Water in your cards. Which is, I've seen you at water before. So this is a balancing of your emotions. Okay, so your solar plexus with your adrenals and things like that is your fire. Moving down into your tummy, that's your water. So this is kind of coming into balance now, okay? One more time into the water. I'm going to put my hand down around behind on the base of the spine, coming down low on the tummy. That's interesting. That's the most calm root chakra that I've seen. Last time with the water, I'm going to move it to the side. Just going to clear our hands now, okay? Just kind of put the water in your hands as if you're just kind of washing them off, okay? So this entire time we have maintained this portal space. This was, I don't know what word to use beside initiation. This is a ceremony for you. You have been initiated into a healing circle. Does that make sense? You've been brought in and initiated in a group of healers. And these are beings that you've known. You were greeting them and hugging them like you've always known them. Okay? So this is a space that you can enter into in meditation at any time. It is, your portal is through the heart space. If you breathe white light in from the back into your heart space, this portal is available to you. Okay? So if you find yourself in a situation where you are working with someone else in need of healing, you're going to want to take a deep breath in through the back, in through the heart space, and draw in white light. Okay? Just let that fill up through your body, and then trust whatever comes. Okay? Does that make sense? Okay. So do you understand what I'm telling you? This is pretty significant. You have just been initiated into a healer's circle. You are a healer. Do you understand what that means?
but I don't remember. There's always this deep knowing inside of me that there is more, but I don't know what this more is.
Well, this was a little picture of what that more is, because we were both very familiar with this space. I knew where I was going in this building. I knew this courtyard, and I knew. Yeah, that was such.
Energy. When you said they put I missed the internet connection was a little bit, so some parts I missed. And when you said they put their hands on, I felt that before you said it.
Oh wow!
I didn't see anything, but I felt the energy a lot around my head and my cheekbones, I would say. Pressure on the left ear, head back, not so much on my front, but I felt almost like vibration, like my whole body was vibrating. I can't explain it. It was really light, but intense. And I felt it, my third eye. I was aware there are things going on.
There was a lot going on. It's quite beautiful. I can still see this space. I can still see us in this space. I can still see the people moving around in this space, even with my eyes open. I'm accessing this space still. So this is when I'm able to be in both places at once, I don't know how to explain it. This is going on at the same time, continuously. This place is always there, and we're always there, while we're always here. Does that make sense? So at any time, you can breathe that white light into your heart space, which is a portal, okay? Your heart is a portal. All healers have a portal in their heart, okay? So you can breathe that white light in, and you are both here and there at the same time. So you can kind of focus, like when you focus your vision close or you focus your vision far away, that's all it is. You're either focusing here or you're focusing there. It's happening at the same time. I don't know how to explain that. I know that's hard to comprehend.
That I never see anything. I'm wondering because I feel energies. I feel them, but I just never see anything. I never have visions through these journeys, and I wonder why, because actually I know there is a part of me that is there, otherwise I wouldn't feel it. But the only thing I saw was an owl. I don't know why I had a vision of an owl.
An owl?
Yeah.
Eula?
Kind of flying and coming, but nothing else. When we were at the water, I don't know.
So I could see all kinds of animals and birds in this space. Owl in German is, what, Eula? I can't remember. Yeah? There were a lot of birds there. I did not focus in on an owl, but an owl is your wisdom. Okay? So if the owl was coming around you, it was bringing your wisdom back to you. Okay? Meaning if this stuff has been behind the veil, behind where you can see it, that's coming back to you now. So when you say you can't necessarily see the visions, instead of trying to see them, feel them. Just feel them. And just kind of let go of trying to see or wanting to hear or anything like that. Just feel them. I'll get this video done for you today. My internet's terrible, so it may not load till tomorrow. Sometimes that happens. But when it happens, I want you to go back through the video and sit with it and just listen or watch and allow it to come to you. Okay? So I'm looking back at this space again, and There's some activity taking place in this space now. People are up and moving around. Where we were all sitting in circles. Now everybody's standing and moving around. We're going to allow this space to come to a close. At this time, so what I'm seeing is a lot of these beings going around, and in different forms they're giving like blessing and gratitude. There's a lot of appreciation and love. Okay. So before we use the bowl, a little bit more light language. So now we're closing with the bowl. At this time, we would like to say thank you and express our gratitude to all of those beings that were here today. We're grateful for this beautiful ceremony which has taken place, this beautiful initiation into being a healer, a recalling. And the bear has reappeared. Really interesting. So that bear escorted us back to where I could see the white portal in front of me. It's really interesting.
Thank you for spending your time here with us today. Much love, many blessings. Namaste.